Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kara, and today I'm here with Ian, and we are going to film another tour around Asheville and the Hendersonville area, but it's not going to be like the other videos where we stay in a particular area and tour you through like Asheville, Arden, Black Mountain, that sort of thing. We're just kind of going to take you along on our weekend and show you some fun things. So today we are going to get breakfast at First Watch, which for those of you that live in Florida, you probably already know about this place. I've been there a couple times. He has never been.
Yep, my first time.
So it's a super good place. If you've been there, you probably already know that. So we're gonna get breakfast there. And then we're going to go apple picking down in Hendersonville, and then probably go to the Art in Autumn Art Festival in Weaverville. So it's going to be a pretty busy day, kind of driving all over the place, but it should be fun. So we'll take you along with us. We just had breakfast in First Watch, and I only filmed a tiny bit because it was really loud in there. There were a lot of people, but we did get seated right away, and I don't know, what time did we even go in there?
9:45.
9, really? No.
Yeah, I think so, like half an hour in total.
I thought it was like 9:30. Well, anyway, before 10 sometime. And yeah, we were seated right away, and it's a Saturday morning, so that's pretty good. Yeah, and the food came out really well. It was so delicious that I'm uncomfortably full right now. I am trying.
She actually was unable to eat all the potatoes, which is unheard of.
Shocking.
Yes.
Absolutely shocking. Yeah, I ordered, I forget what it was called, but it was basically the breakfast sandwich. It's like exclusive or signature breakfast sandwich, something like that. And it's on a brioche bun. Well, you saw this, I guess, but it's a brioche bun with bacon, avocado, cheese, eggs, I think onion maybe. And then there were potatoes on the side too. And those two things together are like my favorite breakfast foods, breakfast sandwich and then potatoes. And you got some sort of frittata. Yeah,
which I didn't know was distinct from an omelet, but apparently it is. But we always called them omelets when I was growing up. We would just scrambled eggs, put them in the pan, and then not flip them. And that's a frittata, apparently. Omelet? Yeah, we called that an omelet because we're uncultured, apparently.
You are uncultured.
Oh, no, the whole family. That,
okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that's a frittata, just a bunch of stuff. It's an omelet that you don't flip.
Basically.
That's all it is. But yeah, it was delicious.
You got the one with like mushrooms and...
Yep, mushrooms, onions, and kale actually wilted down. And that doesn't sound particularly good when I say it, but look on the menu.
It was really good. I mean, there were easily like 10 things or more I could have ordered.
Yeah.
And I didn't order this, but their fresh squeezed drinks are amazing. They have like fresh squeezed juices. There was one seasonal one they just had out called like pomegranate pear, I think.
Yep.
That I really wanted to get that. We'll definitely be back. But now we're going to go to Justus Orchard, which is down in Hendersonville. There's so many different orchards to choose from down there. We actually were initially going to go to, I think it's called Twisted Apple or something like that. And it's the only organic apple orchard in Hendersonville, but we're not going there because they're not doing U-Pick this year, which is kind of a bummer. So we're going to Justus Orchards, which we briefly went to last year, but we went kind of at the end of the season and they had a bad year and they didn't have anything else left to pick.
All of the apples were gone off the trees. They sold some in the shop.
Yeah, they had a bunch inside.
But you couldn't pick them yourself.
Right.
And if you forgot, or I don't know if we mentioned it in our Hendersonville video, but this is the area that produces the most apples in North Carolina. Mm-hmm. So it's the place to be.
NC.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so going to Justus Orchards now, and we'll show you what that's like.
Okay.
All right, we are now here at Justus Orchards, and we are picking a few different apples. As you can see, Ian behind me, he's got some. They have a few different you pick varieties out now. We are getting the early Fuji ones. They also have Gala, Sweetie, I think, or they had some other.
I didn't see the list.
They had some other unusual names. I think like 5 different options, and then they also have pears that we can apparently pick too. So we're gonna try to kind of scope it out. And, yeah, find that too. But let me show you. So when you come here, you get a little wagon, I guess, and then we picked a couple of baskets. So we'll just fill these. The first time that we actually, I don't know, was that the first time we ever went apple picking in PA? Like at all? No, I don't think it was the very first time. Maybe like second. It was the second time we'd ever gone apple picking, and actually the very first vlog I've ever done, which you guys won't actually see because it was on a different YouTube channel that I deactivated, but the very first vlog I ever filmed was at an apple orchard in Pennsylvania. And yeah, that was a super cool place. We've always liked doing this kind of thing, and fall is naturally one of my favorite seasons. I feel very festive today in my orange, like burnt orange, October colored shirt. But yeah, we're gonna pick. Oh, what I was gonna say is when we went apple picking the very first time, which I didn't film, in Pennsylvania, we picked, I think, was it 85 pounds of apples?
Yeah.
It was, it was crazy. We literally filled an entire wagon, not really realizing how much we picked, and we had just bags and bags and bags of apples, and made so much applesauce, pies, cobblers, scones, muffins, pancakes, literally everything you could possibly make. So I'm gonna stop talking and get to apple picking. Do you want to share your apple picking technique with us?
Sure. Yeah, I don't know if we can zoom in, but you're supposed to turn them at least like 3 times and then pull it, and it helps not to damage the tree.
Looks
See, it
good.
came off cleanly.
Yeah, perfect. I love it when we have some, like the one that I picked has the little leaf on it. I think that's pretty. These trees are so full this year. They're just like overflowing with apples. When we came here last year, they hardly had any, though we came, I think, in like late October. But yeah, we don't even have to walk that far to get apples. What'd you say?
These might be Pink Lady.
Oh, okay. I like Pink Lady.
I'm going for the ones up high so the kids can still have fun who come here later.
Yeah, your reach is probably what, 7 feet, or well, probably.
I'm 6'2", so that would be like 7.
Yeah. Look at our new donkey friend. Hi.
Yeah, suddenly she's apprehensive.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going?
Like you don't have grass or anything.
Right, nothing.
You're not so
There's no incentive.
Look how happy this goat is to be petted.
No, look. Don't poke his nose. Hey, look over here.
They have this little area at the back of the orchards where they have a pond and they have animals that you can pet. So they have the goats there, the donkey that way. They have a horse, some chickens, bunnies, a bunch of stuff. Like this is the life. It just gets petted all day.
Yeah, he's very sleepy.
right, we just checked out with all of the apples that we bought, and I don't know that I actually showed you guys a clip of all the apples that we got in the wagon, but we did fill up both of those bushels, and I'm gonna show you how much we actually ended up with. So this is how many apples we ended up with. How much was that pound-wise? It was 2 half bushels, so I guess...
I'm guessing it's 50 pounds of apples.
I think it is like 50 pounds of apples, and we paid like $44, which honestly isn't bad. But yeah, we got so many different ones, as you guys saw, so yeah.
You can fit more apples into the bags than you think. We had, like she said, both of those bushels full, and I thought I would need like 3 or 4 bags, but 2 was perfect.
Yeah, I think that was a super great success, and if you don't feel like picking your own apples, they also have in their little store that I showed you kind of pre-picked apples of more varieties, and then in October they have more that are actually ready. We unknowingly and accidentally picked some that we weren't supposed to because they weren't ripe yet, but we didn't pick too many, so we should be okay. But yeah, that's it for our apple picking journey. I did also pick up 3 apple fritters and a donut, which I will show you, and then we will head over to, we'll probably get lunch or something, and then go over to the apple, or the, not apple festival, art festival in Weaverville, yep.
Okay, yeah, check it out. Freshly made 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, it smells so good. Do a little taste test.
Yeah, there's nothing like fresh made donuts. Back in Lancaster County, there's a thing called Fosnot Day that they have in February each year. Just make donuts.
I don't think we ever did anything for that.
No, I didn't need to eat more donuts.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of an annual thing where we get apple cider donuts. Usually that's just what they have, but this is a unique place in that they do the fritters too. So he got 2 of those and I got 1 of those and a donut, but I'll save mine. Yeah. Super good.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.